Today's session will just show how to open up the Eclipse software and write your first Java program. Just double click on the eclipse.exe file and it takes a while to load. At the start it asks for a workspace. Whatever it suggests, you overwrite saying C:/workspace and say OK. At this point, it should show a screen like this. If it shows a different screen, click on the rightmost thing that leads you to the workbench. Okay. What you should see is actually a blank screen where the left these projects do not exist. You should start off by creating your own project. To start your first Java project, just click on File, New, and Project. And under project, you have multiple choices. Just choose Java project under Java. So click there and say next. At this point, you have to give the project name. So you can call it my first project. And notice that the my first project is created as a directory under C:/workspace. Use default JRE. We are assuming that you already have the JRE 1.6 installed on your system. If you don't have it, then you should get the JDK installation, which automatically installs the JRE. JDK stands for Development Kit, Java Development Kit, and JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. So you have to choose the JRE and leave everything else the way it is. Click on Next. And the next screen basically tells you that all your source is going to be stored under SRC. You can choose to change it if you need to, but for now, let's leave it the way it is. And there is a default output folder with bin. Let's leave that also the way it is. Click on Finish, and it's created the My First project. Now click to the left button here, click on Source, and right click, New, and choose Class. So if you click on class, it's going to open up a dialog box, and this says Java class, create a new Java class, and you have to type in a name. Let's call it Hello World. That's it. Okay. Leave everything else the way it is. Here we are saying more public, which is basically the way the class is going to be defined, and everything else we basically want to leave it the way it is so that it creates a blank template. Say finish, and it does something. And creates a class. Now you have to write some code here. Okay, so this is the first program that we have written. So the first program is written, and now we have to save it by clicking this button right here, and then you can right click and run it. There is actually an in-between thing called compiling, but if your project is set to build automatically, here it's not set to build automatically. So you actually have to compile this. So click on the My First project, right click and say build project. And apparently it does nothing, but it actually compiled it and created a class file. And at this point you should be able to run this. Click on Hello World, right click, run as Java application. And it did something, ran something, and printed out Hello World. So basically that's the first Java program.